What is going on, guys? Spiffy here, coming at you back again with another episode of 101%ing Wizard 101. Now, when we left off last time, we did defeat Crocopatra. So now we are moving on to our third world, Marleybone. You can see I switched up our mount too. Thought it'd give us, do something fresh, keep it fresh. And then we'll probably go back to the bike at some point, but might as well switch it up every once in a while. But yeah, let's head over to Marleybone.
Private Kenchley gives you a winning salute.
Welcome to Marleybone, Wizard. I'm under orders to direct you wherever you need to go. The sarcophagus? You'll need to speak with the curator in the museum. He'll know how to help.
Yes. We received the sarcophagus, and it is currently being processed for display. I'm sorry. You cannot see the sarcophagus even if the Croconomicon is within it. It's extremely fragile. We can't have the general public rummaging through the museum. Go talk to Mayor Pimsbury at Digmore Station. Only he can make exceptions.
Why does that dog look so cursed? It's like a sleep paralysis demon.
Hello there. How can I help you? You seek the Croconomicon. I assure you, the safest place for it in all of Marleybone is in the museum itself. The museum is protected from most magic, but I cannot say the same for the streets. We're struggling with a gang uprising, you see. I dare not let anything out of the museum until the streets have returned to normal. But perhaps if you were to help with that problem. Sherlock Bones is investigating the O'Leary gang. He's working with the Yard, coordinating efforts from the air station. Speak with him, then we will see about your Croconomicon.
No need to explain. It's elementary. You've come from Wizard City, and the mayor sent you to help investigate the O'Leary gang. Let's begin at once. Something's afoot in our fair city, and I've deduced the O'Learys are behind it, perhaps working for a far more sinister and hidden enemy. We must leave no stone unturned. I've had occasion to work with one called Ms. Conrail. Seek her out in Hyde Park, and learn what you may.
Boone sent you, has he? Even a great detective needs a hand now and then, eh? Oh, I'm nothing special. I just keep an eye on the neighborhood. That's how I learned an O'Leary is willing to part with some inside information. I've arranged a meeting with Baxter, but he's afraid the other O'Learys will catch on. A wizard like you should put him at ease. Meet Baxter at the greenhouse near the fountains. He should give the goods on whatever those O'Learys are after.
I've got you now!
I hope we have enough damage for this. I feel like we definitely will. It's just going to be getting up to our pips is all. Okay, let's see here. I think we'll reinforce, and then we can vampire. This should do enough. Perfect.
An ambush? The O'Learys must be getting wise to us. Imagined if I had gone to meet Baxter. Good thing you were there. Let's find Baxter before the O'Learys do.
So you were
a
using
little
us as
birdie
bait.
told me the location of a few of his hideouts. Go look for him in each safe house. Be careful, love.
You're not Baxter. You'll regret meeting me, you will.
Okay, they go first. I think we'll just throw a glacial shield down here. Alright. I don't see us needing a feint, so we'll just throw a death trap here. Ooh, that's kind of sucks. We definitely could have used that feint. I think I'm just gonna get a ghoul off to get that tower shield off. Snowman's fine. We got the ice shield. Okay, now that we got that off, we could probably just do a bladed ghoul on the O'Leary burglar. Damn. We are kind of getting cooked here. I'll maybe throw on this reinforce next. Let's see, this could have been a bad play, but we'll see how it figures out. Damn. Oh, and we fizzle. Okay. This is not going well for us. Let's see. Hopefully they just pass. Okay, don't fizzle this time. Perfect. Okay, we do have the power pip, but I don't think we would do enough damage with a ghoul, so we'll just throw a trap down here, and then we should have enough damage to vampire him. At least I hope. We do have a ghoul as reassurance. Or as insurance, I should say. We are getting slowly closer to getting our pet up to adult, which is nice too. This is a death boss, so we'll definitely have to add in a Couple prisms.
We can't lose him. Try to stop him before he gets away.
That's fine. We'll take a myth blade on the the death minion. Okay. I think next we will Dream Shield quickly. Okay, I think a vampire should do enough damage. That's perfect. Use up all his pips. Okay, yeah, that's more than enough damage. Now we just have the hooligan left. Alright, let's get out of here.
Ha! You won't find Baxter here, but you will find your end.
Damn, they've been going first every time. Maybe double blade ourselves, and then we can use the reinforce, and then go for a vampire. Damn, they're kind of clipping on us. Okay, we should get the vampire off easy this time, though. Okay, now it's just the burglar left. I think the only case that a vampire doesn't do enough is if he weaknesses us, but he passes. So this should be game over.
More ambushes? Baxter must have the real goods on the O'Learys. No matter, we'll save him. I've got a bloke who might know where Baxter is. Won't part with information nice and easy, though. I don't condone it, but a spot of the old rough and tumble might be in order. Find Willie Marks beyond the garden, defeat him, and he'll tell us what we need to know.
Alright, that gets us really close to level 25 as well. Yeah, we're about 200 XP away. I think what we're going to quickly do before we run over there is I might honestly kind of get our skill points back, our training points. Like Glacial Shield is nice to have. However, I think Tower Shield is just going to save us a lot. So I'm going to quickly run back to Ravenwood before we head over to Willie Marks.
What a pathetic excuse for an opponent you are, wizard.
Alrighty, so there's Willie Marks. We did end up training up some ice spells as well, so we could have the Tower Shield. So we got that on deck. It looks like we're coming against 2 fire guys as well, so I might add in 2 extra shields there, and then we should be good to go. do start off with a power pip, which is nice. We'll maybe just get a... no, we'll blade here. Okay, I think we'll set up a volcanic shield here now. Hopefully the Napper will pip dump onto us. I don't want to get rid of both of our ghouls, so I think I'm just kind of forced into... Honestly, we could probably get rid of a tower shield, maybe both of them, and then we'll put a trap on him. Okay, we should be good to vampire on him now. Alright, now this one's going to take a little bit more to get all the damage off we need onto him. So we're just going to have to build up a death trap, 2 blades, and then probably a reinforce. We could probably get it done without the reinforce, but I'm going to do it just to be safe. I was not expecting this Cyclops out of them. That's fine. That's a mega low roll. Okay, now we can vampire. Perfect. That was a lot of damage.
Now why did I go tangling with a wizard? All right, you got me. I know where Baxter is. They're keeping him at the old Hyde fraternity house, but you'll never have him. It's locked up tight.
Willie said we'd never get Baxter out of the old fraternity house. I know something he doesn't. If he's there, the big mugs haven't had a chance to get their claws into him. Great job, wizard. We'll find him yet. Can't save Baxter if we can't get through the door. As it so happens, I know a few scoundrels who have the right tools. We can't give up on Baxter now. Defeat the hooligans around here and pick up some lockpicks. I won't tell a soul.
Alright, that does get us back up to level 25 as well.
Young wizard, I'm short-handed and could really use your help. Come see me in the Oasis in Crocotopia.
So now we can equip all of our new gear as well. I did buy some gear off camera. It's level 25 gear, so we'll take a look at our stats quickly before we look at all of them. So we got a 6% damage boost, 5 accuracy, that's kind of the base with that regular wand, and we got 24% power pip chance. So let's take a look once we have everything equipped. Alright, so we got everything equipped now. We are up to 16% damage boost, which is good. Same 5% accuracy. We do have 14 resist now as well for death. Let's check our power pip. We're up to 32%, which is good. It's very good. That's what I like to see. Alright, we do get to go first, which is good. It's always good. Okay, now we can take one of them out. We do a lot of damage now. We might even kill with just like a trap. Maybe even a blade. Let's try it out here. Let's Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We'll just throw a trap and then do a vampire, and let's see if it does enough. I think that was enough. Okay, yeah, perfect.
You managed it, did you? Regular lot of convicts with all these lockpicks, aren't they? No time to muck around. Take these lockpicks to the Hyde Fraternity House in the upper left-hand corner of your map. Find Baxter before the O'Learys know we found him. Go quickly.
Ow! I'm being kidnapped! Don't let the metal men take me!
You will not have this one, wizard. We must return with him to our master. Resistance is futile.
What a voice. They're gonna start off with just a vampire onto the gearhead because I want to see how much damage we can do now that we have a 16% damage boost. Okay, well that sucks. Okay, let's see here now.
Ooh.
2,300. That is better than we did last time.
Please don't let him take me! No!
Damn, they got Baxter.
They took Baxter. Well, I know you did all you could. Maybe there is still hope. Tell Mr. Bones that the clockwork has Baxter. Maybe he can sort the whole thing out. Best of luck, wizard.
A clockwork kidnapped Baxter? It would seem that we have touched a nerve with them, and they are becoming bold. But all is not lost. I've heard rumors about those metal men lurking over by Chelsea Tower. The game is still afoot, my friend. We have much work to do. If we are to locate Baxter, we must call upon Miss Marfley over in Chelsea Court. She keeps an eye on that neighborhood and knows what goes on over there. I have heard her speak of those clockworks by the Chelsea Tower. Seek her out at once.
Damn, 5 plus power pit potential. That's crazy.
I'm honoured that Mr. Bones sent you to me on such important business in this time of crisis.
Miss Marfley smiles with an amused twinkle in her eye.
I certainly expected he would not perform the honour himself. If your man was taken by a clockwork, the solution is quite simple. Go look inside the clock tower.
Eyes peer through a hole in the door, and a voice issues from inside. Password? No password, no entry.
Password? Curious. This may require more effort than I thought. A gentleman with unsavory friends owes me a favor. His word insists on a show of power, so I must leave that to you. Find William Pugsby by Chelsea Tower. Tell him I sent you, and he'll help you with the password.
All right, you may be a wizard, but I don't talk to just anyone. But if Ms. Marfley sent you, I'll hear you out. You want to get into the tower, do ya? Shakes O'Leary changes the blasted password whenever he pleases. Sure, I associate with O'Leary's, but I'm as decent as they come. That Shakes is a right loon. Defeat Shakes at his hideout at the street, and he won't change the password out from under you.
You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend Bruiser.
Alright. Let's add in maybe a couple snowmen just in case. Because he is a life minion. So I don't... I'd just be worried about him throwing on a death shield or something. We've been getting very unlucky with power pips this fight. Luckily, he didn't death shield, so... My only worry is it doesn't do enough damage, but I feel like we just gotta risk it. It might do enough with the boost. Okay, perfect. Alright, I'm kind of feeling like just building up a bunch of pips here. And then trying out the skeletal pirate. See how much damage we can do with that. We'll see where we sit though. We don't want to risk having to restart. We haven't really pulled any of our shields, at least that I can remember. Okay. Alright, now we just reinforce and then we can skeletal. Let's see, this does depend on the roll too. It's not a guaranteed max amount of damage. Oh! Jesus. Ooh. Staff of Rejuvenation. That's pretty good. We'll definitely have to use that once we get level 30. It will probably get quickly replaced by the Skyrim Hosta, but we might not end up doing that fight until later on. Maybe after Dragonspire, but we'll see.
Brilliant. With Shakes gone, no one can change the password. Bad luck he didn't have it on him. Shakes would have sent out the last password to the big muckers. That's not me, I'm decent. I wager Timmy Icepick has the password. Let's just say you don't want him to reach the clock tower before you. Defeat Timmy Icepick at the opposite end of the neighborhood. He'll have your password.
Don't be surprised if you find yourself a little chilly after this battle.
Okay, vampire should do this. Should kill this hooligan with the death trap. Now it's just 101. Okay, we'll add one more buff with the reinforce and then we'll vampire.
I can't believe I was put on ice by such a little wizard. You don't tell anyone, okay?
You find a piece of paper with today's date and a password.
Thanks for that. They must be on to us. Right, you've got the password. Afraid it's gotten too dangerous for me. We can't all be wizards. I pay my debts, I do. Tell Ms. Marfley I did what you asked. Best of luck, wizard.
I'm glad William Pugsby could help you, but I'd rather not know what you had to do to get it. I've been observing the clock tower. There's no better time than now to rescue your man. Use the password and enter the clock tower. Take care.
Eyes peer through a hole in the door, and a voice issues from inside. Password? Once you give the password, the door creaks open.
What? You're not supposed to be here. I'll have to dropkick you into next week.
Honestly, not as much health as I was expecting on both of them. I thought Potbelly would have a lot more. I feel like in these fights we either have we get so many power pips or we get none. We didn't get a single power pip that whole fight.
I thought I'd seen my last day. I can't thank you properly, so I won't. At least not now. I hear Mr. Bones will pay for my information. The O'Learys have a big plan, you'll see. But they got designs on me as well. I should be going. Give my thanks to anyone who helped find me.
You found him. I never doubted you would. A pleasure working with you, young wizard. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's impressed. Speaking of Mr. Bones, you best run off to see him at Digmore Station, where he's coordinating with the police. Tell him I said hello.
My thanks. I spoke with Baxter a moment ago. I could not have done better myself. What? Miss Marfley said hello? Excellent. Excellent indeed. Your daring escapades have led me to conclude we must meet away from prying eyes. Baxter will meet us at my home at 221 Barker Street in Regent Square. We'll have these O'Learys yet. Excellent. With all present, we can now get at the truth.
That was fair play what you did. Here's thanks. I was knocking about a bit by the ironworks, minding my own business, mind you, and I see Pops O'Leary. His men see me and what do they do? Come after me. Me, minding my own business. Been running ever since. Well, that takes the biscuit. I tell you, Pops is up to no good at the ironworks. Take a look there. You'll see what's what.
Excellent work. Meet me back at Digmore Station for our next step. Good, you're here. Now let's get down to business. You alone have the power to uncover the O'Leary plot. You must enter the ironworks and discover their intentions. Find Baxter at the ironworks. His inside knowledge may prove valuable.
I'll give you what help I can, but you've got to promise to keep my name out of it. Here's where I last saw Pops O'Leary. He went through that door, but you'd need more than O'Leary luck to get through it. You'll need a key. Say, Those O'Leary nappers always go where they shouldn't. You may have to defeat a couple of O'Leary nappers before you find a key, though.
Alright, so we do go first. We do get a power up, which is nice as well. Okay, now we can vampire this first guy. Okay, I think we just set up a vampire here now. So we'll death trap. Do you get a power pip too? Perfect.
You handled that in nothing flat. Glad I'm on your side. Go on then, open the door. The second door is closed? They normally keep that one open. They may know we're coming. Tell you what, Nails O'Leary will have the combination to that lock. He's just around the corner, hiding in the clock tower. Get the combination from him, then meet me back here.
What? You need the combination to the gate to see Pops? You expect me just to tell you that? You's gonna have to beat it out of me.
Okay, we do pull the trap, which is good. And we do get a power pip. What? What? Fire Wyvern. This might be a little spicy. I do appreciate some of the spell diversity in this world. I've noticed it's been a lot better than Croc. I feel like in Croc you just get like the regular school spells, but it's cool to have some of these textured spells.
That's a first. Nails gets hammered by a little bitty wizard. Okay, I'll give to you the combination to get you through the gate. Looks up on your ways out of here.
Snake, crow, spider. Okay.
Excellent. Now go open the gate with the combination you got from Nails. So I'm not recognized. I have to take the back way, but I'll catch up with you at the factory.
Couldn't have just sent us the back way?
I just saw one of Pops's henchmen carrying some plans. If you find them, bring them back here. They may be the key to all of this. When you go into the place, head to your right and down the ramp. Look out, he's got a lot of his boys down there. Wouldn't you know it, they are blueprints, but of Newgate Prison?
Baxter points to an area on the blueprints where a note reads, "Enter here."
Wait a minute, he wants to break someone out of there? That can't be good for any of us. Breaking someone out of Newgate Prison is bad news for everyone. Even a sneak like me knows it. You'd better defeat Pops before he can pull it off. By now, Pops is probably in the secret room upstairs. I bet my last pint of milk that's where he's hiding. When you walk in, make sure you go to the left and up the ramp.
A voice hisses from the other side of the door. If I don't hear the secret knock, you're not getting by.
A secret knock? How was I supposed to know? I see Pops has a lot more security than he used to. He must be into something really big these days. Brady the Sneak works directly under Pops, so he will know the secret knock. Defeat him, and you can go up against Pops himself. He's usually playing cards in a warehouse down the street. You'll have to go through the factory to get there. Go to your right and down the ramp, and head out the back entrance.
Crow, moon, tree, spider.
Think you can get to Popstone me? Ha, you wish. But I'll introduce you to someone else first. Prepare to say hello to my paw, wizard.
Ooh, that is not great for us. Okay, we can ghoul that shield off. Unless we fizzle. And we don't pull the ghoul again. Ooh. Okay. He knows Storm Shark? Uh-oh. Might just reinforce and then vampire the scrounger. Okay, we shouldn't have to worry about any more death shields now.
Have mercy on me, wizard. I'm ready to tell you what you need to know. The knock is knock, tap, tap, knock, tap, knock, knock, knock.
That's the right knock. All right, I'll open the door for you. How did you get through all my security? No matter. No measly little wizard is going to derail my plans.
I think we'll just start with a tower shield and then we can probably get a feint off onto him, maybe. Maybe we'll actually go for the O'Leary Napper first, and then we can save Pops for last. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Actually, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, I think I might go for the reinforce here, and then a vampire should definitely kill him. Okay, I think we'll throw a feint on him. Okay, let's see if this will do enough. Perfect, okay. I was a little worried with that, but we only had one round left with the fortify.
You may have beaten me, wizard, but you're still too late. I've already ordered the raid.
A bit of good news and a bit of bad news, isn't it? Even with Pops out of the way, the raid will go on without him. Go on and warn Mr. Bones.
What the...